Gute Woche, Teil Mishpacha. As we know, it's one of the longest times in the years that we are different, the parshas we read different than in Eretz Yisrael. Ever since Pesach, when we had the second day of Pesach, the last days, we read a Pesach parsha, and in Eretz Yisrael, they began to read already the regular parsha. So we are different till the end of מעשה. So the story is told on this Shabbos, which is Chukas Bolok, and that's Yisrael, it's Pinchas. And the story is told when the Rebbe Maharash was a little child, 7 or 8 years old. He was playing around with another fellow by the name of Pinchas. And the game they had was that one of them would go into the pit and the other one would be lifted up. So it went back and forth. And this one time, the Rebbe Maharash was put, he was a little child, was put into the pit, and his friend Pinchas was going to take him out. And the end was that Pinchas didn't bother taking him out, he just left him here. He left him here for a while, until finally the people came to draw water from the well for their own drinking. They found him there and they took him out. And he was still a little child, but when he saw again this Pinchas, he told that Pinchas, as you know from the Parsha, was a zealous man. He did things that were completely out of line. And it was told later on that when the Rebbe Maharash became a Rebbe, he was a little child when this happened, he became a Rebbe, this particular person, Pinchas, had a dispute, an argument with another person, and he couldn't resolve it. He finally came to Rebbe Maharash, at that time was Rebbe, and he said to him, please help me figure this thing out and get this person, off my back. And the Rebbe Maharash told him, I can't help you. As I told you that you are a zealous person, Pinchas, and therefore I can't help you. You have different strikes than I have. And this was the lesson of the Parsha. The Parsha is telling us that even though the Parshas before sometimes are together, Chukas and Bolok are sometimes together. The Parsha afterwards, Matas and מעשה, are often together. But the only one stuck in the middle that's never together is Pinchas. Why is that? Because if you are so stubborn and so much, you can never get together with anybody. And even in the case of Pinchas, you have to be searched and find out, make sure that he's looking for the right reasons. But typically, they can't get together with someone else. So that's why the Rebbe Maharash explained that the Parshas right before are often together. The Parshas right afterwards are often together. But the Parsha of Pinchas never comes together for that reason. So it's not,